Okay, so now we have seen our ng view is coming from partials and replacing this area. Now one more thing that we can ideally do is we can insert unordered list to show as a menu, and we can put in unordered list li, and we say a href equals, let's say hash slash, we close it and we call it home menu. Same way, we rather than home, let's call it index, and second one, let's call it login. So these are the two hyperlinks that we are making, and we say this is login partial that we are invoking. So now if we go and refresh, we can see this is coming as a bullet points because we have used unordered list and list items. Now there is a class available in Bootstrap which can make it look like a nav, so these bullets will go away and this is kind of becoming a navigation menu typically, which we can fit on the left side. But since they are showing on the top, what we want to do is we will show them as nav hyphen tabs. So we want to show them as horizontal tabs. So index is this view, login is another view. So this is another way of linking to our various views, and we see like this is a single page application where just this area called ng view is being replaced. So if we go and see inspect here, then we just see like this is coming from ng scope, and internally like Angular is modifying this ng view area to get various sections or various partials loaded into the page. We will just make a copy of one more item here and we'll call it users, and let's go and say users. So what we will do is we'll be showing some users here, and we are going to define one more partial. So we'll make a copy. Okay, first we'll make a new file, users.html, and here what we will do is we will display some user details over here, and the way we'll do that is we'll say div ng repeat equal user in users. So we'll get some users to display here, and what we'll do is we'll say div and user dot name. Now this user in users is an Angular syntax. Now this has to come from the user controller. So what we will do is we'll define another route over here, and we'll say this is another route which is kind of users route. So we say users, we say partial users.html, and we say bz user ctrl. Now we define one more controller, and we say this is bz user ctrl for user controllers, and now this will also take one scope, and we'll inject the scope parameter and we'll put the square bracket here. Now in this scope what we can do is we can go and put scope dot users. So we have put 3 users over here, and we have also put the users partial. We have also put the route configurator for this. Now if we go and look at our page, then we will see there should be 3 tabs. When we click users, we are seeing all 3 users name being displayed. Now what we want to do is every user that we have in this user array, we may want to put some more details of the user, and we may want to have individual user view. So each user's name that we are displaying, we may also want to put href is equal to, so we may say hash slash users slash some id we may want to put over here, and that is what we are interested in achieving right now. So here we may say that go and do user dot id. So this will sort of become a link to the user. Just for the time being, I'll put it like this, and let's go back to our user data, and we say every user now that we are using will have an ID associated along with it. So now if we go back, we refresh it, we are seeing all of them are having a hyperlink, and at the bottom it is showing user.id. So what we will do is we'll go back to that page and we'll enclose that in the expression. Angular expression will make it, and now if we refresh, we see like first one is 1, 2 and 3.